Hello there, it's day 5 of Yogtober, so I'm just doing a lunchtime session before the rain comes. I thought come outside, get some fresh air, do a bit of yoga, do a bit of stretching dynamically and see how I feel. There's a 15-minute blast and let's go. Finally, the cold is lifting, I can feel it. So I'm going to begin by striding outwards with our lunges 5 times each way. So keep your feet pointing forward, hands to the middle, that just helps to keep the balance. Nice straight back as you do this. And once you've done 5 on that side, let's switch legs. It's nice to come outside just for a blast of fresh air, get away from the desk. Highly recommend it. Let's do the other side. 5 again. And the other side. Nice one. Okay, so just find your inner steel, your center point, your sense of calm inside. Do 3 deep breaths, like shoulders back and down, chin parallel with the floor, and breathe. Just let that lovely fresh air flood the lungs. And I'm just going to come down onto my knees and stick out the right leg. I'm just going to stretch out the side of the body again. Stretch it over as you reach. And then I'm just going to bend the knee, and you might just need to try and get the angle right with this one. Sort of keep your body facing the front, hands together, and we're just going to stretch a couple of times. So the leg is just going backwards, but your right leg is shooting away, so the foot's pointing away from you, like in the warrior. So we're just sort of doing some lunges. Just gets you in a very different place. Keep the body rotating to the side, like in warrior. A couple more. Back. The other side. So this time you switch legs, and the foot's shooting like a warrior away, and angle the body to the front. And the right leg is just shooting backwards this time. Okay, so just opening the hips a little. And just come to the center. So now we're just going to put 4 arms down on the ground. Really press into the hands, tuck your toes under, lift the hips, and just walk in a little bit like the dolphin style. Press the chest back, so your head is sort of in between the arms. And then just slowly get the heels closer and closer to the floor. Step in, step in. Don't worry if you feel miles off. But just pedal out the legs a little bit here. Pull out the back a little bit. Really press down through the elbows. See if we can extend the right leg all the way up. That's a lovely stretch, especially for the leg that's down on the ground. The hamstring is a nice stretch. Let's return that one. Go to the other side. Stretch it out. And then down. And just slowly with your knees down to the ground. Just push all the way back. And reach your hands forward. Your bottoms over the heels in child's pose, and just stretch all the way forwards, just to stretch out the back, probably for the first time today. So you just do a little nice sphinx there. Well done. Now just bring yourself back up into downward dog. Just enjoy loosening the neck and the head, shake your hair loose, and then walk your hands all the way back to a angle. Come up to halfway, really stretch the back long, little pull on the ankles as you fold, and then open up and do a little back bend and slide your hands down. Let's do a round of sun salutations, starting at the top of the mat. Just have a breath into Tadasana or the mountain pose, shoulders back, hips forward, very energized legs. In, fold forward, half lift and a pull, hands either side of the feet, straight back with the right, back with the left, all the way down in Yogtober as you lift up into the up dog, then the down dog. Deep breath before you sweep the right leg in, followed by the left, half lift and a pull, all the way up as you squeeze the glutes to go backwards, and then slide your hands down through the center point. Left side, inhale, exhale, fold, half lift and fold, hands either side of the feet, left back, then right back, then drift down, all the way up, all the way down. One breath. The left steps in, the right steps in, halfway, fold, all the way up, back bend, and down. Well done. Okay, so I'm just going to get into the hips a bit more now. So just come down to this position where you can lift the toes up and walk your hands into the middle and the other one. So we're just sliding left, sliding right with the hands. If you can, practice lifting the hands like having them here for a ballast. Try and get the foot flat to the floor as well as the toes rise on the other foot. So the extended leg, your toes come right up as the other foot presses into the ground. I'm not sure if this is for everybody, because certainly it takes a lot of practicing to get the balance, but also you might be very tight, certainly if you do a lot of running. Just use your hands on the ground if that's the case. Like that. Let's just do one more each side. And then just come into the middle and just roll up and bend the knees. So you're just gonna rest your hands on the knees and we're gonna sway. So a similar thing. Just swing one side, straightening one leg and then the other leg. Okay, nice and warmed up now. So shake everything out, shake your hands nice and high, get rid of any stresses of the day, shake out the legs. Then we're just going to come into a really wide stand. Roll out the right foot and come into Warrior Two. So Warrior Two, and we're going to do extended angle. So if you just go all the way to the ground, you can do this just resting on your arm and just reach over so that your palm is facing downwards, hand on the floor. It can be fingertips, oops, and just stay there in this lovely side angle. And if it's possible, straighten the leg into triangle and your arm can come up to triangle. So we're going to do side angle to triangle, just 5 times each side. So side angle, triangle, side angle, triangle. You get the gist. And we're going to hold in this triangle, look up. Breathe, nice straight legs in the triangle pose. Hand is the top of the triangle, and then let's reverse it or rotate it. So you can swing the arm, opposite arm up, so you're facing in the opposite direction. And breathe there. Fantastic. Let's come to the middle and shift the feet around. Do the swap. Bend that front leg as you find your first side angle. Don't forget, you can just stick to side angle like that with your arm resting on the knee. Otherwise, let's do it again on this side. So extend that arm nice and long, look up, and then we straighten to triangle. Just 5, 2, 3, 5. Pause for a moment with that lovely triangle. Rotate. So do the opposite side. Stretch all back out, keep the legs nice and long and straight. And just move into the centre again. And roll up. Just bring your feet to touch. Shake out again. Okay, so now just do a little chair pose here. Just gaze up, sink deeply into that chair. Enjoy a few breaths. And then swing your arms down as you straighten the legs. Tie your hands behind your back and lift the arms away from the back. And the knees as you come out of that. I'll just have your feet about 1 metre apart and angle hips and shoulders to the front. And the toes are angled towards the front as well. So again, same thing, fingers behind the back, really pull the shoulder blades together and drop to halfway. So just drop into halfway and pull up. So slide your hands down that back leg as you look up and do a little back bend and then back to halfway. So just do 5 of these. And if you want to go a little bit beyond halfway, you can. Once you get warmed up in this one, take it a little deeper. Inhaling as you go up, exhaling as you come down. Once you've done your 5, release the hands, maybe touch the back leg or the floor, and just relax down over this front leg, tuck the chin towards the chest and just breathe. Really enjoying that sun. Hey. Okay, come up and we'll just do the same thing the other side. So hips and shoulders to the front, hands behind, come to halfway. This pyramid sort of little routine. Whoop, lost my balance. Oh dear. I think that might be the lemsip. It's making me off balance. I'll blame the lemsip. Just 5 on this side. The hands to the floor with the back leg, tuck the chin, let's come back up, we'll just return back down to the floor, all the way to the floor. Still really wide up dog, so you're going to reach, look up and down. Your arms are wider than a mat. Do nicely. Now we're going to do a little pigeon-esque move. So go from hands and knees to bring the left knee in, just angle the foot out so you can slide down into your pigeon. I think I might need to adjust the camera. There, right, so you're sliding down onto the ground. And then we're just going to bring the arms off the ground and lift like bird's wings. As you are bringing the body down, your arms go up, and then as you bring yourself up, bring the hands in. So we're just going to do 5 each side. So down as your arms come up. 5. Let's do the other side. So from the side, it should look like this. So you start from all fours, right knee comes in, just let that back leg go down, and your arms come back. Just do 5. So lift, lift. Okay, just finally, just open up the legs like this, and we're just going to drop the knees to the ground, and then to the other side. Make sure you do angle the body over that front thigh, without using your hands. Angle the body over that way now. Sort of shifting the weight, drop the knees, then the other side, drop the knees. So it's just encouraging hip health, this one. So without using your hands, see if you can maneuver yourself to the left, to the right. You really use a lot of core here, and you use your abdomen, your tummy. I'm edging closer and closer to the camera. Whoa. 1 more each side. That'll do for today. Namaste.